Justin McElroy.
What's up?
Let's talk Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock. Oh, here it is.
Here it comes.
I've been waiting all day for this.
Oh, you're gonna burn this early, huh?
I gotta get it out.
A material.
I would be remiss if we did not jump immediately on this, because if this slipped through the cracks, I would hate myself forever.
Where are you guys at on swearing? Where are we at?
Oh, we're good.
We're down on it? Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you so I go in this fucking room, and I'm standing there waiting to get on this appointment. I did not have this appointment, gentlemen, but I'll have you know that I especially I went and said I have to see SHix.
Sherlock Holmes 6.
Sherlock Holmes 6. This is the sixth Sherlock Holmes game that was made by Frogwares.
Alex, did you know that there have been any Sherlock Holmes games?
No.
This is in there have been 6 of them
By Frogwares.
The new one.
Frogware.
The new one is the Testament of Sherlock Holmes. I know what you're wondering.
No, you don't.
What are you wondering, Alex Rogopoulos?
I'm not going to say on air.
Okay. So I go into the office and they have sped up the pitch. There's a very kind lady in there named Olga, and she is, I believe, French. And the first words out of this woman's mouth are, "In this game, Sherlock Holmes, he dies." And this is
way.
his testament.
Say what you will, they're not bearing the lead. They tell you
And they said the spirit of kinship was dead.
Yeah, Huffington Post of video games, just blatant
honestly,
side boob.
The way she tore into it, and as much of a fan as I am of this concept, you would have think Steve Winwood just kicked into High Life again or something. Like, yes, he's playing it. He's opening with a hit. He's going to close it. So she says, in this game, Sherlock Holmes.
That was the worst reference you've ever made.
Higher love.
For that analogy.
Most of our audience is Googling Steve Winwood right now.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. See, you said you don't have Titans. You got Steve Winwood. So this lady.
I will say this, that I happen to share Spotify playlists with Justin McElroy, and you have the most fucking boring old man taste in music I've ever. You know what? No, you've earned your brown. No, I was going to touch the jacket here. The brown corduroy jacket over the Polygon T-shirt.
Right.
Well earned.
No patches, though.
No patches. Yeah.
No.
I got to wait till I'm 40.
You'll get that tenure someday.
Someday you'll be professor of Winwoodism.
I'm in this appointment, and I'm in there with 3 newbies. It's like watching Rocky Horror with a bunch of virgins. That's the idea. I'm excited. I'm pumped for all the
wait
tunes.
for it. Twist.
You're waiting for the callbacks.
Yeah, exactly. These guys are losing their minds from the jump. I'm like, she says, in this game, Sherlock Holmes is dead, and this is his testament. And every guy at the table's like, what?
You had this rodeo last year.
Yeah,
you already had the
around the
line-breaking.
bend, and she says, sorry, is it a spoiler? We must have a memo that went out, listen, warning, we found out at E3 2011, this is a spoiler. But we are
kind of a big deal.
We're still putting it in the presentation.
Like right up front.
So, yeah, though they're opening with it. So, because they want to get it out that Sherlock Holmes in this game is going to die. They do not want you to be surprised when it happens later, okay? Sherlock Holmes is going to die. So we go into so finally saw gameplay. Looks great, by the way.
Okay.
I do, in case they're listening, Frogware, so it looks really good. Sherlock is
They don't have the internet.
Sherlock finds a clue, or 2 or 3, in this room where a bishop has been murdered. And the bishop, there are 6 footprints on the ground. And she says, there are 6 footprints? What do we know from this? How many criminals? And I said, 1? Because I thought maybe he's walking around a little bit. And she was pissed. 1?
No.
And she knew it was wrong, and she still went and clicked it. And it was tearing her apart. Fine. 1. No, that can't be right. I'll have to start again. That's my Sherlock impression. So she's
Your own is much stronger.
Right, thank you. So she says, no, think about it. And I thought, I had already gone down this path a little bit. I felt like I should lean into it, so I said 2.
The Scantron test that is Sherlock Holmes.
You are
I didn't want
not.
to admit that I was the fucking farthest off I could have been for the right thing in this game that French people make about Sherlock.
Right.
So I said 2, and she says,
She leaves porn and clicks
You are not thinking about it.
No, I didn't. This is the problem. You would think the world's greatest detective doesn't have to just divide by 2 to crack the case. So I was maybe overthinking it a little bit.
It could have been 6 one-legged guys.
Yeah.
Well, that was
the implication that they're just standing in one place for hours on end.
How do you murder a bishop?
Wait, 6 actual prints?
There's 6 footprints in different.
Did they leap down from the ceiling and then leap back up?
Yeah. Spider-Man did it.
Any one person leaves like 600 footprints in a room. Like,
There are 6
Look,
individual prints.
Frogwares does not respect your understanding of criminal science. Don't step to them.
Listen, maybe in the engine.
Listen, I'm totally on board with your initial guess. I would have thought the same thing of like, well, like
dude.
3 would have been the fucking super.
I would have been like, I need more
obvious
information,
answer.
Sherlock.
no,
People are
it's
looking.
wait, it's 6.
No, it is in fact 3 dudes. Which is
No,
like
6 one-legged dudes,
6
obviously.
one-legged dudes. Like, and yeah, I know it was 3 dudes. There were 6 squares. Like, you don't need Sherlock Holmes. Like a mildly engaged toddler could figure that shit out. 1, 2. Okay, yeah, 3. What's next for kid?
People have 2 legs.
Yeah, right. So the demo. Oh god, it's so good. This is the best part. Stick with me. They have a closer. You know, big problem with the keynotes this year. Didn't have just one more thing.
Yeah.
This demo had just one more thing. She says, in this game, obviously, Sherlock will die, so you will not... Thanks for reminding me. I appreciate you circling back around.
That's a spoiler, by the
Yeah,
way.
right. Yeah, spoiler warning.
Still a spoiler.
In this game, Sherlock will die, so obviously you will play also as John Watson. And... Goodbye, guys. Also, you will play as John Watson, and maybe you will play as some other characters. And then the camera goes down, 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 till it's 1 foot off the ground. And she said, yes, you shall play as Sherlock's dog. As if to say,
Oh my god.
the moment you've been waiting for, America's favorite basset hound is now under your
I've just had a
control.
video game aneurysm.
Right. So this is the great thing. She controls the dog for literally 15 seconds. He comes up on 1 footprint, and he sniffs it, and she says, and you will have to wait till September to see the rest.
Wow.
Okay.
You did it.
That's a great. I'm in. Like, you
Why did
got
we not
me.
fucking book an appointment with these people?
Because we knew we were going to have Justin
Right.
Regales.
I'll tell you-
He's
I'll
your
tell you
correspondent for
much-
Our
Frogwares.
Sherlock Holmes, a correspondent.
We're
things
not paying him a
amphibious.
penny for it either. That's the beauty
Right,
of
that's
it.
free stuff.
Best kind of stringer.
Sucks that it's
Yeah.
not September
That was
yet.
nice.
I know.
I
Don't you
know.
wish we could just jump ahead to September now?
I'm
Gosh.
fully tantalized.
How long has this
Justin.
game been in development? Like 7 years?
It's
Clearly.
their spore. Basically.
Man, if Will Wright made a Sherlock Holmes game, I'd put the shit out of that.
Oh my
It would
That would
probably be a
be-
little
that would be-
harder than dividing by 2.
Yeah, that would be the most insane, obscure possible. That would be a proper Sherlock Holmes game.
maybe.
Did you ask if the dog is going to have to do any division?
No, well, the dog just found 1 set of footprints. I guess even the dog can figure out.
Yeah.
6 divided by 3.
Guy. That's what the dog figured out.
Hey.
All right, there's a guy.
There's a guy.
Where's the food?
I'm a dog.
Give me some food.
Give me a
Who's
treat.
going to be feeding the dog after Sherlock died? That's what I'm concerned about.
I'm sure that Sherlock never fed the dog in the
is
first
not gonna
place.
be happy
He's a
about this
heroin
game.
addict.
Yeah, he ate
Was-
all the heroin.
Was opium, to
Okay,
be fair.
all right. Don't be an apologist. Once a heroin addict, always a heroin addict. I don't care if it was opium. Moving on.
I got clean.
Recovering.
Yeah. Own it. Got that chip.
He's living with
God,
it.
I almost don't want to ask you about any other games, Justin.
Don't have to.